Okay, so things that are quite concerning about elected presidency is that technically not elected, firstly. Also, because this election, we understand that it is only reserved for the Malay race, supposedly. Okay, so there's a lot of controversies when it comes to whether what is considered Malay in Singapore, which shouldn't be that difficult. If you take out your IC and your IC says race Malay, technically you should be Malay, correct? I mean that's my own idea. I mean that's what I'm brought up thinking, that if your IC take out Malay, Malay, correct? Okay, so when I found out that the elected president was not exactly Malay in my terms. Okay, and they have some other changes to the statutes that says that as long as the Malay community considers her Malay. So my question is, which Malay community? Am I included in the community? Because technically my IC say Malay. So they didn't ask me, who did they ask? So that's my one very big question. Because I'm very happy that they reserve, okay, not really happy, but reserve for Malay, okay, give you some leeway. Okay, I find it a bit demeaning, slightly demeaning to just reserve for Malay. I mean, we should all be equal, isn't that right? So by reserving, it's already a bit demeaning to my race. You're saying that, oh, if we give you a fair playing ground, you all cannot do it. That kind of way. It shouldn't be like that. Yeah, and also if I go to my workplace and then my boss say, oh, I only hiring a Chinese for our next hiring, I will not be happy also. Cannot be you just hiring for one thing. Technically, president is a job. You cannot just hire based on race, correct? So I think that is the thing that irks me the most. Like, why is it that way? You want to play with race and then you double play again. Say that reserve for us. Like, okay, reserve. So I keep feeling like a roller coaster ride. Every time when I feel that they want to do it a certain way, something changes. So nobody says it better than Sim An 2 years ago. I feel that the pattern keeps happening. The true pattern, correct, Siman? Okay, so that's what I feel about this whole elected presidency that has gone on. Yeah.
I agree with what he said. Those are some pressing issues. Also, other than the fact that you've reserved it for the minority, you say the country need to be represented by a minority and that kind of thing. But a few days later, you say, oh, we are not ready for a non-Chinese prime minister. Yeah, so that hits me. It makes me feel that like we are all one people. We are all Singaporean. There shouldn't be a only reserve for who can take the job, who cannot. It is unfair. It's unfair. Like he said, if one day, like even in the law it states you cannot say I only hire a job for a certain race, a certain gender, a certain religion. But why is it for the presidential election? It is a job. I'm paying the president. It's not that she's working for free. So why is it that it is only reserved for a certain race? But I mean, honestly, I have nothing against the race. It would be good. But I have to be able to vote for it. I did not vote for this. I will not feel. It will be something that bugs me for the next 5 years. Every time I look at a photo in the hall and then I go like, I did not vote for that woman. That's not me. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I cannot tell my children in the future as well. If I have children asking me, Mommy, why did that lady become president? I'm like, no idea. Mommy did not vote for her. I don't no idea what happened. So it's that kind of thing. So I want to be able to answer to. We want to be able to answer to our future generation and also to our own people. We want our home back. Our home is a place where we are all one people. There's no race, there's no religion. So this presidential election divided the people very drastically and it's very painful. Yeah. When this news came out, a lot of people voiced their unhappiness. That was when the division started. There are people that, I've seen tweets like, why is it that only the Chinese are unhappy about it? It's not that the Chinese are unhappy about it. Nobody's unhappy about it. But you see, you play the race card. Now we are divided. So let's stay true to our pledge. We say it every morning. Let's just stay true to that. Yeah.